When the face-offs go the other way significantly, the ground ball stats are skewed a little bit. I thought our effort on the ground balls was much better, but at the same time, we got to be better yet. Any number of their goals in the second half were generally second chances in the defensive end. We had shots at ground balls, but we didn't pick them up, and they want to turn them into scoring opportunities. And so it's an area where we got to continue to get better at. And I think that some of that, is where we show our inexperience a little bit. We don't quite have the confidence, to be able to attack those balls the way that we need to.
Another step forward for the young, the inexperienced defense and Barrett.
Yeah, well, Barrett, I thought Matt started kind of slowly tonight, and then I thought he played very, very well in the last 3 periods of the game, the last second half of the game at least. And every experience like this for us, especially the ones that we are successful in, are going to give those young defenders a little bit more confidence. And I think our ability, we still need to make more plays again coming out of that defensive end. But I think these are the kind of things that will give the kids the confidence to be able to go forward and make those adjustments.
Coach, just talk about the odd circumstances today, having to play in the snow. Just what did you tell your team, and what was the focal point going in?
It felt very old school. For somebody who spent 22 years in Rhode Island coaching, I probably ran into this a little bit more up there than I have down here. What we told the team at halftime is I wanted us to come out at full speed. And I just said, at halftime I told them, I said, it's a beautiful day. It's our kind of day, and we just got to be all over it. And when conditions deteriorate like this, it becomes a little bit more of a game of effort and desire and all. And although I thought the play was pretty clean in the second half anyway, but I thought that we came out with some good energy in the second half, carried the play to them, probably won the game in the first 10 minutes of the third quarter.
You've played a lot of one-goal games with Drexel over the years.
Yeah.
So nice
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. These one-goal games, they tear a page off of me, And so, but I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really relaxed until there were only a couple of minutes to play at the very, very end, because it did feel like we were making plays at the face-off X, and we had a chance. We weren't just going to we just weren't going to concede those, and so we had a chance to get the ball back.
You have talked before the season several times about Lukovic's importance to the whole operation, what you needed him to do. He's had, I think, 2 and 2 each game. Is he playing the way you hoped he would, and is Owen more comfortable on the wing?
Well, Owen's in a much better place this year than he was a year ago. He's much more comfortable on that left-handed wing and not playing at the X the way that we asked him, the role that we asked him to fill last year. Lukovic, I think, in these first 2 games has played okay. Frankly, I think he's one of the young guys that I think his play has been a little bit inconsistent. It's been pretty good, but I think he can still play a much cleaner game. I think, and I think that's still out there for him, and so I expect him to continue to improve as we go on.